Adrian no longer has a father, all because of me. Adrian is all alone, all because of me.
Hello, Miraculous fans! The long-awaited special Miraculous World London revitalized the franchise and promises a new direction for the series. Initially, the concept of another time travel story left me feeling weary as similar episodes historically had few consequences. However, after watching and reviewing the new special, I can safely say that it surpassed Miraculous World Paris as my favorite so far. While I appreciate Miraculous Ladybug for its comedy, I loved how the story approached the aftermath of Monarch's defeat. As a longtime fan of the franchise, I'm thrilled that Marinette's actions and their consequences have become canon to the main timeline and will have a lasting impact on the series. Today, I'll discuss moments from the special, including my hopes for how they'll influence the 6th season.
Why are they all black? It's like we're at the movies and the film has ended. There's nothing more to see.
Number 1. Marinette's lie. When watching Recreation for the first time, I was shocked that Gabriel was regarded as a hero. While it's clear that Marinette lied about what happened during her final battle with Monarch, the finale doesn't explain why she made this choice. It's easy to assume she kept Monarch's identity a secret to protect Adrian, but claiming that Gabriel helped defeat Monarch was a stretch and a significant lie. Fortunately, the special fills in the gaps and takes the viewer into the past, showing what happens to Marinette directly after Gabriel gives his life to Gimme. Marinette is already consumed by guilt when she goes to rescue Adrian and Kagami, which leads her to first speak with her longtime friend. Kagami, knowing Marinette and Ladybug are the same person, puts her in the best position to offer Marinette advice and sympathy. The pair agree to keep Monarch's identity a secret for Adrian's sake, even though doing so requires lying to the world and allowing Tomoe to avoid prosecution. Although Marinette witnesses Adrian's grief firsthand, she is still consumed by guilt throughout the special. She hides the truth to protect the person she loves most, which is admirable, but she is also allowing her arch-nemesis to become a martyr. She spends the entire special wondering if she made the right call, seeking comfort from more knowledgeable characters, including the Kwamis and Bunnocks. However, she makes the decision to commit to her lie, which leaves opportunities for her to slip up in the future. I think Marinette will eventually succumb to the pressure of lying to Adrian, but in telling the truth, she will shake everyone's faith in her. It's also worth mentioning that Marinette's lie is especially dangerous because she's not the only one who knows the truth. Kagami claims that upon her arrest, Tomoe would have nothing to lose and would come clean about Gabriel. Cerise is also in this position, as she could leak Monarch's identity to the news if she wanted to ruin Ladybug's credibility. Not to mention, several well-meaning characters like Kagami, Felix, and Natalie could leak the information.
A hero. Your father was a hero.
Number 2. Alex's absence. It's not often that Miraculous Ladybug gives an in-depth look into the lives of other heroes or how wielding a Miraculous impacts their personal lives. The lack of character exploration outside of Marinette and Adrian is what made Alex, in my opinion, the star of the special. Despite Monarch's defeat, she doesn't return her Miraculous to Marinette, and continues living inside the burrow alongside older versions of herself. The special includes 2 older versions of Alex, including a 70-year-old woman, which has significant implications for the series. Since Alex will keep the Rabbit Miraculous into old age, it seems likely the current Miraculous wielders will maintain their powers well into the future. The inclusion of 3 versions of Alex provides a time-efficient way to show how much her character will evolve. While the present-day version of her can appear more brash and hot-headed, she becomes more responsible and relaxed with age, likely influenced by her countless experiences throughout time. Alex's prominent role in the special is mainly due to the nature of her power, as she would be the only one capable of protecting the timeline. However, she takes over Cat Noir's role in the narrative, acting as Ladybug's partner. I think Alex may have a limited role in the 6th season, which is why she replaces Cat Noir in the special. She and her responsibilities as Bunnocks take center stage and explain why she can't continuously help the other heroes in future episodes. After all, if the heroes had time travel on their side, defeating any villain would become significantly easier and lower the stakes. Marinette even claims that with the new wielder of the Butterfly Miraculous, it wouldn't be safe for Alex to return home. Fortunately, she doesn't seem bothered by her continued life in the burrow, as it gives her more time to go on grand adventures.
Booyah! My bard captures your general! Empress in check.
Number 3. Excess heroes. While the 5th season already confirmed that Marinette gave the wielders their Miraculouses, the special reestablishes this decision while showing the Kwamis' reactions. Some Kwamis are genuinely excited to return to their wielders, while others question the decision. I find it interesting that Sass and Bark are the 2 Kwamis featured most in this scene, as they're who the other Kwamis depended on for leadership in former episodes. While Sass appears thrilled to reunite with Luca, Bark rightfully assumes that there will be dangers and consequences to having every Miraculous active at once. These different points of view should become a recurring theme in the 6th season. There are Kwamis who have stronger relationships with their wielders, like Sass and Trix, who may have an easier time adjusting to their new lives, whereas other Kwamis like Bark and Ziggy have only met their wielders a handful of times. It would be a missed opportunity if the series doesn't explore these differing relationships, as it would give more insight into each Kwami and their wielder. Marinette reassures that this is the right call, and I agree with her. However, there are some drawbacks to having excess heroes maintaining the streets of Paris. The 6th season must include a learning curve for the French superhero team, otherwise, they will end up stepping on one another's toes if they each appear to defeat a single akumatized villain. It would be more efficient for everyone if Ladybug created designated teams that worked and patrolled together, creating a schedule with the heroes that wouldn't interfere with their personal lives. Granted, they may still require Ladybug to purify Akumas, but with an appropriate system in place, the fledgling superhero team could become as efficient and well-known as the United Heroes.
Glad to see you again, m'lady.
Number 4. Adrian's grief. While Marinette's portrayal of guilt and depression was phenomenal, I was enraptured by Adrian's expression of grief. In the earlier seasons, he felt like the optimistic character who could find the best in every situation. However, the more recent seasons have slowly built upon Adrian's despair. The series has gradually explored his strained relationship with Gabriel, his mourning for Emily, his feelings of incompetence as a hero, and his guilt for misusing his cataclysms. Losing Gabriel is the final nail in the coffin for everything Adrian has held inside. For the first time, we really witness him shut down, sobbing into his hands, lashing out at Ladybug, and relying on Kagami for support. He has a minimal role to play in the special, and it gives the impression that he's taking time away from being Cat Noir to process such a significant loss. When he later meets with Ladybug at the Eiffel Tower, his tone and body language conveys how devastated he is, and he truly needs a comforting hug as much as Ladybug does. However, unlike having a year to cope with the loss of his mother before becoming Cat Noir, Adrian will need to process losing Gabriel while protecting Paris, which may have detrimental impacts on his relationships, productivity, and reliability in upcoming episodes.
Why didn't you save him? And even if something had happened to him, aren't your magic ladybugs supposed to repair everything?
Number 5. Cerise's Rage. Gabriel always felt like a repetitive villain, but this was due to the formula that Miraculous Ladybug uses to appeal to a younger demographic. Most of his plans were linear, akumatizing people at random with the hope that they would be the ones to steal the Ladybug and Cat Miraculouses. His plans and villains became easy to predict, and therefore defeat, which contributed to his numerous losses. In contrast, it seems like Cerise will seriously up the ante in the 6th season. Her methods are significantly different from Gabriel's and require elaborate planning. Not only does she discover a way to akumatize herself without wearing the Butterfly Miraculous, but she writes notes to override the amnesia she'll experience after detransforming. She also gives herself the abilities to time travel and move like a ghost through rooms, turning herself into the perfect spy. Her strategic mind and self-control were on full display during the special, as she continuously evaded the two strongest heroes in the series. My favorite trait of Cerise's is her refusal to engage with Ladybug, scarcely speaking to the hero. I assume her silence is a purposeful choice, as excessive monologuing could jeopardize her secret identity. Currently, no one knows why Cerise wants the Ladybug and Cat Miraculouses, but the special confirms that her wish would rewrite the entire universe, bringing an end to everything as they know it. Marinette admitted that this new enemy is more formidable than the last, and that foreboding admittance sets the tone for the type of villain Cerise will become.
Nuru, Dark Wings Rise.
All in all, I really enjoyed the new special and the tonal shift it made for Miraculous Ladybug. I expect that themes of love, loss, and sacrifice will become recurring in the 6th season and impact how Marinette, Adrian, and their friends enter the next chapter of their lives. Not only are they experienced heroes dealing with complex emotions, but they're also preparing to face off against their greatest adversary yet. Miraculous World London proved that the franchise is changing forever, and I think the new direction is going to be a positive one.
I know it was for a good cause, but I can't help but feel terrible about it.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
I'm who you'll be in a few years. I know what you're about to do because I've done it before.